feel like I've caught a bit of a break. If I look at the trend of the year, sort of Donington, Moss, Portugal, I feel I'm starting to understand the bike, start to getting the best out of the bike. We're working in a better way in the team. The chink in our armour is the qualifying. You know, like I've felt strong all throughout the weekends, and then I always feel like my qualifying lap's good. Like I don't feel like how much better I could be, but it'd be easy to be disappointed and feel like it's a bit down and out, but I do feel like we're moving forward. It's just not at the rate that we want. Yeah, track walk done. Had a lot of rain, so still a bit of lime water. It's taken a long time for the track to dry, but it's nice. You know, Magnicure brings back some good memories. You know, I finished off a couple of championships here, and yeah, it'd be nice just to go out tomorrow and feel good with the bike. You know, we've got some new tyres to get through as well, so pre-practice 1 and 2 will be important to understand that. And yeah, looking forward to the weekend. Conditions look strange, weather forecast looks strange, so try and be prepared no matter what comes. Round 8, Magnicure. Happy hunting ground for me. Yeah, excited to be back. We've had 3 weekends off. After Portugal, try and carry on that good momentum. Just come to the garage to help the boys out, do a bit of cleaning. Yeah, step by step, I'll make my way up, and I might get an 8mm T-bar or an Allen key soon. But for now, I'm just trusted with cleaning. So. I started out my career as an apprentice engineer, and all I wanted to do was weld beams. And finally, after about 2 years of the apprentice job, I got my hands on a welder. So hopefully, in less than 2 years, I can make my way up to some spanners. Chink in our armour is the qualifying. You know, like I've felt strong all throughout the weekends, and then I always feel like my qualifying lap's good. Like I don't feel like how much better I could be, but I'm not extracting everything out of it, you know, and step by step it's coming. I felt in Portugal, after the first tyre, I was respectable, but after the second tyre I didn't really make a big improvement. It'd be easy to be disappointed and feel like it's a bit down and out, but I do feel like we're moving forward. It's just not at the rate that we want.
Good work. Fuck.
No,
He's going to have to up his game.
I'm just going to have to take out that damn dirt now.
What are you actually doing?
The haters will say it's fake, but I've been here for like half an hour. Where'd the brake cleaner go?
What's next for him? Tio, what's next?
What's next?
Yeah, what's next?
Go fast on that thing.
It smells mint. Yeah, I've never used Yamalu products. The mechanics are just getting enough confidence to give me a cloth. No confidence to give me an 8mm T-bar yet though.
3 races this weekend that present us with a unique situation. Championship leader Toprak Razgatlioglu out of action.
Race day. Let it rain overnight, so the track's not perfect. A few patches out there, so yeah, we'll see what happens in warm-up here. Oh, FP3.
Only rider to have won 9 times at the French round, only off the podium here 5 times with Kawasaki.
And I think the slick, especially
But I see corner 5, everyone go wild, and when go in again, the tire bring up the water, so some water in. But just to be careful and safety in the beginning. Then if you can consider that it's dry, maybe stop and put one set of dry.
good job I don't have one of these, because I get excited at times and I'd be shouting things on the radio.
Luckily we can't fit it under the helmet, Bryce.
Yeah. Even people think in the wet you can make a wet setup, but if the setup's completely wet, there's a setup. If the track's half wet, half dry, or not a lot of standing water, it's a different setup. So you always have to make a calculated gamble when you're having a wet setup. Slicks are in the bike, I'll tell you that. So crew are ready for it to dry out.
32 starts in Manicourt, 21 podiums and 9 wins. Ray loves this circuit.
There's not a lot of standing water, but it's wet. So yeah, 15 minutes. The thing in my head before going out is, do I stay out and just build into it? Because in the wet you always just chip away. Or in Manicourt, because of the long straights, you overheat the tyre quite a lot. So do I need to come in for another tyre, or do I stay out? So we'll see.
You can see in pit lane, which is always wetter than the racetrack. We'll see if anyone's able to take a little bit of a gamble now.
Yeah, the first actual lap was decent, but then it got heavier and heavier and heavier. So visually the track looked like it was in bad condition, but lap time was okay. Even I had when the yellow flags are out, there's lap times cancelled automatically, and I was on probably two decent laps when I got yellow flags. So yeah, P8 won, probably best starting so far aside from the pole in Assen. So yeah, third row of the grid gives us a chance. Try and make something of that later.
21 laps ahead of us. Pit stops, an absolute possibility. 45 seconds is the intervention time, by the way.
The French round has often been a kingmaker, but will it be a king breaker in 2024?
For me, according to what we say, I would go slick and then be patient.
Seconds to enter, exit from our box to there.
Okay. Cheers, bud.
Race 50 at Manicourt for World SBK gets underway as they tiptoe through the slowest corner on the circuit, the Adelaide hairpin on lap number 1. Oh, big moment for Niccolo Bulega, and he comes down. We've got 2 riders down. In fact, Jonathan Ray has come to grief as well. Sharp reactions from Jonathan Ray. I think Ray sees that moment and lays the bike down in avoidance, no?
He had a big cut on the tongue. Here. He had like a big cut. He complained about the tongue. Because I see the picture, he left his hand under the handlebar.
Not the day I planned. I felt it was a good opportunity for us on the grid. I was pretty clear with my slick tyre choice. Got a bad enough start, but was making progress in lap 1 and got into the last chicane. Bulega was a bit offline and went down, so I just tried to avoid him on the switchback and the change of the chicane, but I just got wet patch or potentially a bit offline, and I just closed the front easy, but unfortunately my hands got stuck under my handlebar, and literally on this joint, this thumb joint, like ground away all the skin, and it's not very nice when I looked at it. As soon as I seen it and felt the throbbing when I crashed, I just ran. Sorry to the marshals, they were trying to pull me to the outside of the track, but I knew this was like an emergency, so I sprinted to the medical centre, which was just right by the last corner, and they're not that happy with it, so they're sending me to the local hospital to have to do a proper clean-up job of it, because you can imagine a lot of burns and dirt in there. So yeah, frustrating. I really hoped I was able to bring you some good news, but it's just one thing after another. Just really frustrating. Yeah, so not sort of as expected when I seen the wound on trackside. I went to a hospital in Moulins. They didn't want to touch it because it was pretty nasty gouge, but I'm here now in Clermont-Ferrand, a few hours from Manicourt, and they're going to do a small surgery to either create sounded like they're going to create a flap or basically a skin graft, It's a very delicate part of my thumb, so I looking over the video afterwards and just got completely unsighted by Bulega. Followed him through that chicane, and he was on the wet patch as well, and following his line caught me as well. So really unfortunate, because I was feeling it was a conditions race that I'd be pretty up for. Yeah. I crashed at that. Normally you'd get up and walk away. Unfortunately, when the bike bounced on the curb, I think it was the brake protector, I'd trapped my hand in the tarmac, and it was just like a cheese grater, all the back of the skin off my thumb, and ruptured my tendon as well. So even to get that kind of movement in my thumb, I think it's a day-by-day thing, really, because I can't really forecast a return. You know, you could feel great by the weekend, and the skin could have knit it, or it could be a disaster. But I'm going to try and do everything I can possible to get back on the bike as soon as possible. Yeah, not too bad. The pain, no, not too bad. Just I feel all the skin repair. So every time I make a small movement, I feel.
Did they take skin from somewhere else?
I think they took skin from here and then did something like that.
How many time now to recovery? 10 days?
2-3 weeks.
Okay. Ramon is okay.
We see. Hey. Yeah, thank you. Well done yesterday. Yeah, sorry for you.
No, how are you?
Yeah, better. Better than yesterday. Thank you. Go on, Locker. You can apologise later. Impressive. Oh, Petrucci. Too much. Watching the race a little bit from Locker's point of view, and he stuck a really nice pass on Gerloff, I think for maybe 6th or something like that. He came out of the chicane and Gerloff passed him before turn 1, which meant just fighting for track position, where if you don't have that somebody upsetting your rhythm all the time, you're able to get down to your rhythm, concentrating on what you're doing as opposed to passing or being passed. Bulega and Alex made a break. Alex was good, he sat there, he understood that Bulega was the only guy to race with, and then yeah, it was nice at the end, 1/10 split in the front two, and of course I would have liked Alex to sneak that, to be fair, and I think he was definitely made a mistake in the penultimate lap, which just left him too far to attack, but good race to watch.